Hi, my name's Jackie Doyle and welcome back to my garden. So a lot of what I try and do in my garden is reuse, recycle, repurpose, if possible. And what happened was a friend of mine, she told me her next door neighbour, they were cleaning out their house. They were selling to a builder. They were expecting the builder just to knock down the house and start again, as is the way these days. And so they were cleaning out the house and they weren't going to be doing anything with the garden. And so they had said to my friend who was next door, if you want anything out of the garden, please do come and get it. So my friend said, she knows that I'm into gardening. And so she said, come over and have a look and see if there's anything that you want. Anyway, this is the result. I got so much stuff there. It was one of those gardens where there was like stuff under in every nook and cranny. And so I just thought I'd show you the sorts of stuff that you can get when you keep your ear to the ground. Okay, yes, a lot of it is plastic. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm extending the life of that. If it wasn't for me bringing this home and putting these things to good use, they would most certainly be going to landfill. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay with this particular decision. Let's go through some of the stuff. I've got some tools that were as old as the hills, but are really, really handy. So this, I haven't actually seen whether this will work yet or not. It's a little like tiller that you use to break up the soil in your garden beds. So we'll see how that goes when that time of year comes around. I actually got this for my husband because the lawn is his domain. A little edger, is that what it's called? Edger, to keep the edge of the lawn off the paths. As a renter, obviously you need to keep the lawn nice and neat. And then probably my best tool find was a little shovel. You know these little, like it's a little straight, pretty much shovel? They're really handy. And we've got like a great big sort of wide-headed shovel, but it's really good to have just a little one. And I had literally broken my garden fork that morning, maybe even the morning before, I'm not too sure, in my compost heap. And so I got a little old garden fork, which was super handy to get. Then I got a whole lot of pots, plastic pots. So in a range of sizes. Now I've said to you guys previously in my ideas for pots to grow food in video that I ask friends for pots. I get pots from everywhere. That's exactly what I've done. So I've gotten everything from these great big pots right through to medium, right through to these little ones, and right through to these. So that was a pretty good find, considering that a lot of my plants are grow from seed, take it right through to putting in either my garden beds or into really big pots. I got these couple of little pretty ones, pottery ones. Now unfortunately this one doesn't have any holes in the bottom, so I'm not too sure. I'm a bit limited as to what I can do with it, but I just thought it was so pretty and it had to come home with me. And then I just thought somebody had put an awful lot of effort into this one, and so it came home with me too. But unfortunately somebody has glued this into there, so I'm going to see if I can get rid of that, because it does actually have a hole in the bottom. I've just got to try and get rid of this bit so that it's a more usable pot. And the other thing that I got a fair few of is pot bottoms. These are really handy. I don't use them a lot because sometimes your plants just get overly wet. But if we're going away for the weekend, or I know that there's going to be a series of really hot days, sometimes I will put these under certain plants that I think might dry out over that time. Particularly smaller pots tend to get really dry if you're not home for a couple of days. So these are always really handy. So one of my favourite little pots I got was this nice one. I just thought it was a really lovely, it's just nice to get a nice, it's like terracotta. And I don't have a lot of sort of nice pots. I've got a few, but it's always nice to get another one. So I've got a few hanging pots of varying qualities. Like this one, there's a little like plastic one. It's got this weird raised hole. Like there's actually, I don't know, like 2 centimeters between the top of like where the hole is and the actual bottom of the pot. So I don't know what the go is with that. I don't know if you can quite see that, but I'll probably try and modify that a little bit and use that. And then there was a couple of just old hanging pots. So I'd like to do a bit more sort of on my patio. They're sort of grungy old pots, but yeah, I just thought by the time you've sort of got plants overhanging and stuff, it's probably not too much of an issue. This one is actually missing the bottom, but I'll probably just put some fabric in the bottom just so that not too much soil goes through, and that'll be that. Oh, but these are just like in a pot. I just thought I'd get these for Tommy, make a little Tommy pot or something. Do my little Tommy things. Now, one of the main things that, because I had seen these from my neighbour's house, and so I particularly had my eye on these couple of things. So they're like to go on your wall, like that. So I'm going to put fabric on the outside of here, and then some fibre, and then the potting soil in, and they're going to go in my patio. So I got 2 of those, and then this nice big, like this is massive, nice big hanging basket. Like it's huge. And this is a weird one. I've got a couple of milk crates. I just think they're going to be really handy. We do a lot of camping, so I'll either use them for that, or I've wondered about growing. I've seen like videos of people growing potatoes and in washing baskets and stuff like that. So I wondered about, I don't know, experimenting with putting, like, you'd have to line it, of course. But yeah, I wondered. Anyway, I got 2 of those, so that's pretty cool. So then I just got this, like, there was a container of bits and bobs, like all like hose fittings and stuff, all sorts of stuff like guns and hose things. And I actually got another hose, which was amazing, because I'm having to shift a lot of hoses and stuff at the moment, so that was great to get that. Then I got a little whatever you want it to be, but I'm going to use it for a pot stand at some point in my patio. Put something nice on it. Hopefully my dog won't chew it. She's in a destroying mood at the moment, so a lot of stuff's getting destroyed, but yeah, I thought that was a nice little find. And that, I have one more thing to show you, which I actually, because they were just sort of cleaning it out, they just wanted the stuff gone, they didn't want to think about it anymore. I got all of this stuff for free. I tried to sort of tidy up as I went. If there was stuff that needed to go in the skip bin, I took it to the skip bin, all of that sort of stuff. But they were selling a whole lot of stuff on Marketplace, and I saw this ladder as I was leaving. Anyway, I'd already taken, so there's actually 3 pots and 3 plants that I haven't shown you yet because I'm not too sure what they are. So I'm going to find out what they are before I take them in and work out whether or not I want to keep them or not. But I had a ute load full of stuff, and I thought my husband's going to be so cranky when I get home with all this stuff when I've already got a whole lot of stuff at home already. And anyway, I got home and I was telling my husband about it. I said, "Oh, you should totally get it." And so I immediately messaged her and said, "Yeah, I'll take that." So a $15 ladder, but I have to show you, it's really cool. So this is the ladder that I got for $15. And then I had forgotten all about these 2 pots. So they're a really good size and they're really big and heavy. And I'm really excited about those because, yeah, as you can see, I do have a lot of sort of recycled plastic pots, so it's really cool to get some really nice pots into the system. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I hope this video was interesting. I guess I just wanted to share the types of things that I'm trying to do in order to both save money on this whole sort of gardening project that I'm working on, but also trying to repurpose, reuse, recycle things and not be too precious about where things come from and what they are. I mean, yes, I'd like to be using a whole lot less plastic pots, but if I can extend the life of these, I mean, these would have certainly gone into a skip bin and gone straight to the dump, whereas I'm extending their life and they're going to be useful for, you know, years to come. So I hope that that's of use to you, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, bye.